Hi, Sassy. So, listen, it is Saturday, and I am in true planning mode. I am having, um, I'm not going to say a mental breakdown because it's not a mental breakdown, it's a mental processing. That's what we're going to call it, a mental processing. We are having a birthday party for my son who is turning one next week, and his birthday party is this week. So, of course, me in true fashion, I had to give it a theme. I had to plan an extravagant menu. Um, and yeah, like balloon arches, columns, like it's totally a thing, okay? So I figured I would just come on here and talk to y'all while I do my makeup, okay? All right? So listen, I got my rollers in because my head got to be fleeky when the guests arrive, okay? So we just gonna go ahead and rap a taste why I do makeup. Yeah, so it's like, oh gosh, my youngest son will be one next week, and it's just like, it just gives me all of the feels, like he's gonna be one. I remember how I felt this time last year. Um, I was huge. I was desperately wanting him here. We were excited. It was a whole thing. The kids were excited. Hubby was excited. And last year was the year of the new for us. We had a new house, um, new jobs, new cars, new baby. It was the year of the new. So just to look back on this year and see where God has brought us is absolutely amazing to witness. Um, yesterday, yesterday we actually went to the store to get everything because child, listen, I'm a planner, so I had did the grocery list for the store probably about two weeks ago. Did that, and child, sometimes you gotta get quiet when you do the eyebrow part, cause listen, if the eyebrows is off, the whole thing off. Amen. That is in the word. Back in Deuteronomy, that's in the word. If your eyebrows not fleeky, technically your look is not polished. Okay. So, and by the way, if you aren't a makeup guru and you're watching me do this, all I'm going to say is trust the process, okay? Because at times it's going to look crazy. But when it all comes together, God will be in the room. All right. All right. So, yeah. So, absolutely. We are preparing. I wrote that grocery list chart. I wrote that last week. Okay. So, what I wanted to have initially, because his theme is footballs and overalls. So I tried to tie in the love of his dad, which is sports. And, over the years, even when he was a baby child, they would bond over football. Bryson was like 2 weeks, and he downstairs in a football onesie, sitting on dad's lap, and they just vibing. They just watching TV. They just watching the game. And I'm like, whatever, fine. Have your little time, all right? So I tried to tie that in, to honor those precious moments with dad. And then because Bryson was born around the time of in fall. So overalls, footballs, it rhymes, saw it on Pinterest, and was like, yo, let's vibe, right? So his theme today is footballs and overalls. So I said, okay, what do I fix for that type of thing? Now, if you've been to my house, you know my fried chicken, it has been touched by God. You know what I mean? Remember on the movie The Help, Miss Minnie was known for her fried chicken? And the lady had asked her, what if you burn it? She was like, Miss Minnie don't burn no chicken. All right? Giovanna don't burn no chicken, okay? It's downstairs seasoning, shellacking together the seasonings and the flavors, all right? Been marinating since last night. Get your life, all right? So yeah, I said, okay, I can't have an event without fried chicken because my family and my friends would be like, what are we here for? If there's no fried chicken, why were we even invited? Like, that's how they treat me. Which is fine. I take it as a compliment. I love my family. And I actually was like, okay, that's cool. Fried chicken it is. So we doing fried chicken. We're also doing sliders. So I wanted to have something for the kiddies. And also, I said, okay, we're doing the football. So we're gonna do football food. Let's do finger foods, but like filling finger foods. So I am doing steak and cheese sliders and turkey and cheese sliders. So I figure parents can eat that and so can the kids. You know what I mean? The sliders they're small. And we're gonna have that. So fried chicken wings, um, steak and cheese sliders, turkey and cheese sliders. I got some russet potatoes. I'm gonna hand cut them fresh, cut the potatoes fresh, and make wedges. I got these cute little potato wedgie holders. And what else I say I was making? Oh, a ground turkey nacho dip with Rotel. It's gonna be amazing. All right, it's pretty epic. So we were in the store yesterday, right? And I was like, Papa, this is what I do. I form the grocery list on my, phone, right? And then, I will send it to my husband in text message. So when we're in the store, we know what we need to get, right? So we were in the store yesterday, and he was like, yo, why are you buying shrimp? Why do you need all of these cheeses? Why do you need artichokes? Like, what is you trying to do? I was like, Papa, I want to make spinach artichoke macaroni and cheese. And then I wanted to make cilantro lime lettuce wraps. He was looking at me like, no. So he was like, yo, Jay, you bugging out. Like, I know that hosting and cooking is your passion. But sis, our son is 1. He don't want that. Here I go. I feel like he would want all of his I feel like he would want all of his guests to have it. So we had a moment, he was like, you tripping? And I was like, who, me? And I was like, you probably right, but usually when I'm tripping, you kind of still vibe, you know what I mean? Like, I be tripping and you be like, okay, fine. Like, you be on the support line, okay? You be on the support line when I be tripping. Okay? Sure. And I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand why you can't support me in my extraness. I'm being extra, but what else is new? You know what I mean? Like, we've been together for almost 9 years. You know how we do, okay? But he tried our brand new or whatever. I was like, bro, vibe with me. Can we rise together with the spinach artichoke dip and the cilantro lime shrimp? All right. He was like, nah, sis. I was like, you know what? You are in charge, Big Daddy. You are in charge. Okay. All right. You in charge. You the head of the household. And you run it well. Huh. Hallelujah. He runs it well. But that's a whole nother conversation. So then, being the amazing wife that I am, I said, you right, Big Daddy. I shall submit to whatever you have said, and whatever you have said shall be. Because, see, that's how I was taught down to the church house. You submit. Because if the husband speaks, that's what it is. And, I don't have no problem following, okay? Because he got the vision of the house. And when the husband has the vision of the house, it flows, all right? It flows, okay? And when he lead me down the right way, I'm a follow. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll get into that, all right? But back to the local grocery store. So then I was down at the grocery store and I was like, fine, no cilantro lime shrimp and no spinach artichoke macaroni and cheese. That's fine. I got you, player. I got you, player. Fine. So we're having those things. We're having two different types of sliders, fried chicken, and dip. Oh, and Brian is my husband. He's making some girl hot dogs for the kids or whatever. You know how these men do, child. They wanna get on that grill. There's something about having your own house, having guests over, getting on the grill. It's a man thing. Maybe a sense of accomplishment. I get it. We've always dreamed about things like this. Like when we had our apartment, we would dream about stuff like this. Like, I can't wait until hold on, let me bust this line. Cause the lines just got to be strategic, amen. I can't talk. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. There it is. Ha! Ho! Ha! Anyway, what was I talking about, y'all? Oh, when we was down to the local apartment, when we had our apartment and we just got married, we would like sit on our couch and be like, I can't wait until we get our first house. We're gonna do this, and the family's gonna come over, and we're gonna grill, and you're gonna be in the kitchen being extra as usual. It's gonna be a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. You know, it's family because that's what we like to do. We love to be around family. We love to host family. You know, we love to create memories. And look back on it and be like, remember that time we went to Jay and Wallace's house and was like, oh my God, it was baby boy's first birthday. Like, it's momentous. So we went to the store, got everything, ordered his cake, which is like a football field, which I'm thrilled about because of the theme. And it's a whole thing. Like, the house is clean, the house is prepped, furniture moved out of the way. Hubby went to go get some rental chairs, um, just to make sure that we have enough room for everyone. And like, I'm excited. So I said to Brian, Brian said something. Oh, he was like, yo, so what type of music do we play? I was like, YouTube nursery rhymes, duh. It's a baby birthday party. And I was like, because that's all you pretty much hear in my house these days is nursery rhymes. Because Listen, that's what keeps baby all the way chill. So if I gotta put on nursery rhymes while mommy now goes and wash dishes so you can give me a moment, then that's what we doing, right? So he was like, no, we ain't playing no nursery rhymes. We gonna put some vinyl on the record player. Little Stevie Wonder, you know. We gonna vibe that way. I'm like, yo, it's a baby birthday party. He was like, he ain't gonna remember none of this. Technically, this celebration is for us. I was like, how is this celebration for us? He was like, we are celebrating the fact that we made it. We made it through our first year. I said, bruh, you wildin'. You are totally wildin'. I hear you though. All right, I hear you. But because we're having the balloon arches, the columns, balloons everywhere, football overalls, people are coming in their overalls and they're going to get footballs. Like it's a thing. When the people come upstairs to the main room, they have to hear baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do. If you're a parent, you know that song, all right? So, yeah, we're going to be vibing, child, all right? We're going to be vibing. It's going to be the parents and the kids, and it's going to be a main event. So I figured now that everything is prepped downstairs, house is clean, everything's prepping and chilling. I just got to make a few dishes, but they're quick dishes. I'm like, let me get my face together. Because let me tell you what happens. Normally, when we have an event, like I already know what I'm wearing. I know what type of look I want to have. But I never do it before I cook. And you know, these days, we ain't in the kitchen sweating. God forbid, all right? So we do things in the kitchen, but we can still be cute when we do it, amen? With no sweat and no perspiration on this contour that's about to be snatched, okay? Oh, well. So I said, self, so you not rushing after you cook, do your makeup now, amen? All right? Do your makeup right now so you can still be beat. You can take your time or whatever. You can take your time. You can still be beat. And you ain't got to rush. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So we going to do that. Beat our face right now. Hair is prepping. I have these overalls that I had made, custom made. They're cute. They're just kind of splattered, painted. Super cute. Supporting women in their black business. If you want the information, I'll show you. And I'll send it to you. I'll show you my overalls after I finish this. So yeah. I figured let me go ahead and get this done now. So my face can be the way that I want. It won't be rushed. And it'll be out the way. So after everything is finished, I could be like, oh, let me just run upstairs and take my rollers out and put my overalls on and vibe. And that's what we're going to do. I just feel like, oh my gosh, preparation. Can we talk about that for a minute? Like, you know, ever since we started Sassy Perspectives, ever since y'all been vibing with me, we always talk about organization and planning, right? My pastor, my bishop tells us, let me get it right because my mouth, you know, I get tongue-tied. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Amen? I just, you know, I don't know where it comes from. I do know where it comes from. But it's like, I just, I can't operate in chaos. Like, I need to maintain my peace. And I don't want to be huffing and puffing in a tizzy. So to prevent those moments, let's plan. You know what I mean? I mean, my family and my friends, they laugh at me because technically, before I announced that we were having my son, I legit had this day planned. Um, I already had the the theme, like legit. Okay, okay, listen. I was on Pinterest, Google, everywhere, looking at baby names. I was like 3, 4 weeks. Okay, I'm lying. Maybe like a month and a half because let's rewind real quick. There were a few times right after we got married that I thought I was pregnant, but I wasn't, and it was very disappointing. It was very disappointing, and it did something to me because it's weird. When I thought I was like, oh my, and then when I was disappointed that I wasn't, I was like, oh, I guess I really want this, huh? So we went through that a few times. We went through that a few times. I used to be like, oh, I'm pregnant. Let's go get a test. So it was like a thing. Babe, go get a test. Babe, let's go. Let's check. And then I wouldn't be. So this last time, I kept saying, I'm pregnant. But I wouldn't check. Like, I wouldn't check. Because I guess I was like afraid of the rejection of it. You know what I mean? So, like, for almost a month to 2 months, like a month to 2 months, I was like, I'm pregnant, but I'm not going to check. Nope. I am just going to know that I'm pregnant, but I'm not looking. So it was just like a whole vibe. I didn't say anything to my husband. He said that he knew. But yeah, I never said anything. I never said anything, and I don't know. I just didn't want the rejection of it. If I searched deep, it was all about the rejection and the disappointment, and I didn't want to be disappointed again. So I did not check. I'll admit that. I will definitely admit that. So, um, I'll tell you the story. So it was my husband's birthday, and we were just kind of mellowed out. We were chilling at the house. We were in our apartment, and I was like, I'm gonna. Oh, I took him out. I took him out to our favorite restaurant. Um, and the night before, but the actual day we stayed home, and I was like, I'm gonna go get you a cake. I go to the grocery store. I get the cake and some stuff to cook for him, and I get um, dizzy in the store. So I get dizzy in the store, almost like, ugh, like it was a scene. So the manager comes over and is like, "Are you okay?" I'm going to call the paramedics, and I'm like, "No, I'm fine." I was like, "I know what this is. I'm pregnant." He was like, "Do you still want me to call the paramedics? Can I call your husband?" I was like, "No." So they set me down. I got some water and got some water. I sat there while he rang my stuff up and I paid for it. I'm like, I'm fine. They put the stuff in the car. I come home, okay. Um, Wallace is none the wiser, so he's like, "Hey, you back? Let me go get the groceries out the trunk." While he goes to get the groceries out the trunk and then empty the trash, I run to the bathroom, shut the bathroom door, lock the bathroom, and I'm like, I gotta take this test. So I take the test. I put it to the side. In my mind, I was like, if I am pregnant, I'm going to tell him not today. I'm going to tell him um, this weekend or something like that, right? I take the test. I peed on the stick. I put it on the counter. I promise to God. Peed on the stick. As I'm putting it on the counter, it says it right away. Pregnant. I flip out like, right? I'm trying to maintain my composure because by this time he's back in the house. He's looking at me. One thing that I love about my husband, I can't hide anything from him. I can't hide anything from him. So if something is wrong with me, no matter how much I say I'm good, he know I ain't good. So he was like, "What is it?" And I just started shaking like he's like, "You're freaking me out. What is it? Tell me." That's him. Tell me what it is so I can fix it. That's him. And I was like, "We're pregnant. Baby, we're pregnant." And he's like, "What?" And I just pointed like, it was totally a moment. Now, granted, I kind of sad because it was like I did it on his birthday and I felt bad because I was like, this is your day. We're supposed to be celebrating your birth, but now we have to celebrate two births. Because Junior on the way, all right? Junior is on the way. And I couldn't hold it. I couldn't. And then I was like, okay, like the fact that I took that test and that joint said pregnant right away, I was like, God, what are you doing? Because you know it's funny how you ask God for something, but then it comes to pass and you be like, that was fast, bro, pops. You had it that kind of fast. So let me tell you what happened. Like to hear the story, here go another one. All right. Um, I had an IUD in, and when we were ready to have the baby, I was like, let's take it out, right? So we take the joint out mid-November. Doctor was like, in 6 months, he talks like the Clear Eyes guy. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Wallace, in 6 months, you should be pregnant, you know? Give your body time to reconnect without the contraceptive in place. 6 months, so around April, you should be ready to conceive. So we're like, thanks, Clear Eyes, doctor. So in our mind, that's what we're thinking. You know what I mean? Because after I had my older ones, I was like, this can't happen again until I'm married. All right. Um, so I had put something up in there. Okay, let's be clear. And so I was like, yeah, my body has had this IUD in for 6 years. So let's go ahead and let the body reconnect. So we got that out in like 1st of December. And 1st of December, we get the joint out. What time is it? I'm on track. 1st of December, we get the joint out. And then we go on a couples trip. January 15th. So we up in the mountains, all right? At the ski lodge. down to the hot tub on the deck, okay? Vibing. The couples, you know, had a little alone time, okay? For whatever reason, I was aggressive that night, okay? And here we are. Baby boy's here, all right, in the flesh. So, yeah, that's how he got here. That's what had happened. And now it's like to see everything manifest and come into fruition is insane. It's like insane to witness. But it's also amazing. It's also amazing. So, we're here and it's like, yo, bro. We got 3 kids. Bro, we got 3 kids. They here. And they ain't going nowhere. Alright? Nowhere. They here for the taking. So yeah. It's just amazing to look back, see God's plan, and see where He's taking you and where you're coming from. And all He's delivered you from. It's just amazing to look back on the journey and see His grace. Because I thought I was, I want to have a baby, I want to have a baby, I want to have a baby with my husband. We need a baby because my husband before me, we have I have 2 children in a prior relationship, but we don't have one together. So that was my desire. Like, God, I want to give him a biological baby. So it was amazing to know that I was able to give him that gift. And that's why I be telling him, like, I birthed a whole human. It was a whole human inside me that I carried for 9 months, all right? Went through some complications, came over the complications, all right? I did it for you, husband, all right? That's what I tell him all the time. You see the sacrifices I made to keep your legacy going, to keep your name going? Sure. So, yeah. We're here. That's why I always ask him, babe, I gave you a whole human. I incubated a whole human for you. So, as recompense, can we go to Ulta and Sephora? Please. That's how you get them. That's how you get them, all right? I'm going to go ahead and buff this out. That's how you get them. I birthed a whole human. So as reward, can I have a new car and some lashes, a little contour, a new highlighter? Just take me to Sephora and a car dealer, and I mean we ain't gonna call it even, but I mean it's a start. Sure. So yes, I can finish this makeup, go downstairs, finish this food, and welcome my guests. I've always just had the dream that when people come to my house, it is a experience. Like, I want you to feel loved. I want you to feel at home. I want you to feel welcome. I want you to leave, though. You can come, but you gotta leave. All right? Stay as long as you want, as long as you out by 8. It's like I'm kidding. But yeah, it's always, even when we were in our apartment, I've always had the desire to be a gracious host, welcome my family and friends, eat, be merry, feel loved, feel the love, feel welcome. Like it's always been a thing for me. So I'm just hoping to execute that yet again today for our baby's first birthday. I promise I'm not going to cry. I'm probably going to cry when I say the prayer because he's just a delight. It's so funny. He is me. No, I'm not. He's not me. Who am I kidding? He's so his dad. The only thing he has for me is possibly my eyes and my skin complexion. That's it. That's it. Because, listen, he is his father to a T. You hear me? I talked to my mom-in-law, my mom in love, is what I like to call her. And she shows me baby pictures of Brian, and I'm like, that's scary. Because he is totally Bryson. He's totally Bryson. Um, but you know, he's just an amazing little boy. He's so smart. He's so great. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. I am blessed to see how my oldest kids um, relate to him. Like they want to be the parents all the time. I'm like, if you don't give me my son, like right now he is chilling in the bed with his sister. She on her tablet, he on his. They have a great bond. Big bro is big bro. He's like, come on, let's go. I love you, man. Like that's him. He's preteen. Pray with strength, all right? Um, but it's just amazing to witness, you know, their bond and how they're together. It's just a God thing, you know, how everything just came together, you know. All things are working for my good, and he will bring everything back so that it can come together for his glory. And that's just pretty much what I witness every day. Very thankful, very grateful. Grateful for the journey. Grateful for where he's taking us as a family, us as a couple, and where he's taking us just, you know, together. It's amazing to witness his mercy. So when I say the prayer today, I'm gonna try, Lord. Ooh, I can't be messing up my console. Who? Speaking of which, hold on. Let me vibe with you real quick. Right there. Right up under the eye. Right up under the eye. Um, I don't know. Those are the things that make me cry when I'm talking about my husband, who is amazing. When I'm talking about the kids. When I'm talking about how faithful he's been, meaning God. Those are the things that break me. And I know that I have a part where I'm going to pray for Bryson, pray for the kids, pray for our household. Yeah. So we got to keep it together. Because this eye got to stay tight. Who? This eye got to be tight. You hear me? Who? Sure. So yeah, that's it. Oh, girl, I need a little highlight. I put a little highlight on the nose, all right? We're going to do a little bit more highlighter. I'm going to snatch this nose a little bit. Not too much, okay? We don't need it looking like a pinch pencil. We just want a little enhancer. Amen? Amen? Just a little enhancer. Sure. Mm-hmm. There it is right there. I'm gonna go down here and cut these potatoes. I remember on Martin when remember on Martin when he made Gina go get the wheelbarrow, and she was like, "A wheelbarrow, Martin? Why did you need a wheelbarrow?" He was like, "Gina, I wanted some tater skins. I had to cut them fresh." That's about to be me. I'm about to cut the potato skins fresh. All right. Listen, I don't know why I have this thing. I mean, no shout out to, my upbringing. No shot, no shade rather to my upbringing, because I'm grateful for my upbringing. But as a child, we ate a lot of processed foods. So I don't know. I'm so against them. I don't know. That's just how I grew up. Like I'm so against, things that and I still like those type of foods. Like if the kids want ravioli, I'm legit making it from scratch. Like I'm gonna buy the pasta. I may buy the pasta, but I'm making the sauce from scratch. I'm making them from scratch. Like I just don't like I don't like the processed food. So for the wedges, I could have bought a bag of wedges, but they probably gonna be better if I'm cooking them fresh. If I'm cutting them fresh, like Martin told Gina, I want to cut them fresh. All right, so we're gonna go downstairs and do that. Chicken already seasoning, and we're gonna be good. Me and Brian always have this thing after we have an event at the house, and it's a success, which it always is. We kind of like vibe on each other, slow dance, hug. Like that was a great event, babe. I'm so thankful for you. You're so amazing. Lick me. Psych. I'm just kidding. I'm not. But yeah, like it's a total thing. It's a total thing. You know what I mean? Like we have our moment together. We celebrate what God has done. Celebrate a successful event. Like, I love it. Like, I totally love hosting. It's so a vibe. I'm going to share, like, a few pictures with you guys of the day. And you can... I think I'm going to do some lashes. I'm going to do some lashes. But not right now, y'all. Because, listen, I have not mastered lashes yet. God gonna get me through that. He gonna make me a lash applying queen. You hear me? I'm just not gonna put them on right now, child. Cause listen, it be heart palpitations, okay? I be like, it don't look like the girls in the YouTube tutorial. I'm gonna get it though. I will succeed because the Bible said, "Behold, I have predestined you to be a lash queen." You hear me? I'll do that later though, after I get this chicken on. All right? So guys, thanks for sitting in, tolerating me in my foolishness. But I just wanted to vibe with you guys while I got ready for our special day celebrating our youngest. Can't believe he's one. He's so yummy, guys. I'm going to share pictures with you guys in a few. I'm going to upload them of the day. Like, comment, share. Make sure you're subscribed to sassyperspectives.com forever. I love you. Oh, look at this beat. The Lord be knowing what he doing, child. Listen. No filter. Hold on. See a little something. Blah, 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 blah. Ain't God alright? Ain't God alright when he do what he do? When you made me, you broke the mold. You hear me? Fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous. How they all works. Later.